What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Checking out Rod Wave, there were two songs that were requested or recommended from my live session. And the second song is Got It Right, so that's the one I'm doing right now. I already did the first one. Let me know down below what I should be checking out. As I requested in the last video, I would love to get some recommendations for live performances. I saw some people comment some live performance options, so thank you for that. Please comment some more if you haven't. I would love to do some live performances from Rod Wave. I really am curious to see what he sounds like when it's not like a studio recorded version of a song. I think it would be really good, is my assumption at this point. But we're going to check out Got It Right. This is from Jupiter's Diary, 7-Day Theory. Let me see. So I've done MJ Story off of this, which I think I've shared the story before. Is funny, when I was going to go and do this, I think there was like a autocorrect on the person who requested it, so it came across as my story, and I wrote it on my list as my story, and then I went to go look for my story, and there was no my story, there was MJ Story. So it was kind of like a funny thing there where I kept saying, oh, I'm going to do my story, I'm going to do my story. Okay, we're going to do Got It Right, and I think I have nothing else to say.
Play that shit on TNT. I just been cool out the way.
I really enjoy his beat selection in general. Like, I also have, I don't think I've come across a song where I thought the beat was bad or mediocre. Like, really strong instrumental choices. Long intro.
Like a motherfucking quarterback, chasing out the paper, I don't care about where the party at. In a Rolls Dolo getting loaded off a party pack. Heard my dog was hating and I could've caught a heart attack. See, I did her wrong, but I still say she started it. At my childish ways, either way you where my heart is at. Came a long way, me and my sister toting laundry bags. Writing songs, folding clothes at a laundry bag.
Yo, that's fire. That's fire. We're gonna pull like this whole verse back, because we got to listen to that again. But I put the city on my back like a quarterback. That was dope. And then just some stuff here in the roles. Like, the reason line is important, this is like, we've made it. But then he's kind of going into a reflective state in the next couple lines, where he goes from here. Came a long way from me and my sister toting laundry bags, writing songs, folding clothes at the laundromat. And I love those like rags to riches stories and lines. They're awesome. I've said that many times in my reactions. I love lines like that. But I was also going to say here, say I did her wrong, but I still say she started it, had my childish ways. Either way, you're where my heart is at. And this is like a really, really good line, because I think just because you have turbulence in your relationship and you know, you're fighting and people are being childish and petty, it doesn't mean that person isn't the person that you love. So that was a very funny line to me in terms of like just the way that relationships can be sometimes. We're gonna listen to the verse again.
On my back like a motherfucking quarterback, chasing out the paper, I don't care about where the party at. In a Rolls Dolo getting loaded off a party pack. Heard my dog was hating and I could've caught a heart attack. See, I did her wrong, but I still say she started it. At my childish ways, either way you where my heart is at. Came a long way, me and my sister toting laundry bags.
Fire.
Writing songs, folding clothes at a laundry bag. I used to wake up, walk to school, wondering where my life is headed. I know my dreams coming, cause I'm willing and I'm ready. Working in houses for the Skrilla, I still regret it. Build this up from the ground, I promise I'ma protect it. Looking over my shoulder every time I I died the dough. Big old pistol on my hip. A nigga play, he better know that if he play, he gotta go. I see you later, adios. All I wanted was the dough. It ain't no more kicking doors. Ain't gotta live like that no more. The rapping songs made me a millionaire. Yeah, and Billy Home.
Hold up, let's pull it back just a touch. It isn't super often, at least in the songs that I have reacted to, where we get content like this covering like this, a little bit more violent subject matter. And, it's one of those things that I can respect, because I've said this many times that this is a reality that he grew up in. And sometimes from the outside looking in, we forget that. Like, if I haven't had to live that life, if I hadn't had to walk around with a gun on my hip just so I can feel safe, or get violent with people just so I can survive, I'm not going to relate to that perfectly. But this is one of those things where he's made it, but he still has that as a part of him. You'll never lose that, because that's a part of who you are, and how, like, what you had to do to get to where you're at, right? So I respect lines like this, because it's like, it just shows that he came from the mud. Like, he came from hardship and challenges. So that's a really dope sequence right there. I'm gonna pull it back just a touch more.
That if you play, you gotta go. I see you later, adios. All I wanted was the dough. It ain't no more kicking doors. Ain't gotta live like that no more. The rapping songs made me a millionaire. Yeah, and Billy Holmes gon' make me a billionaire. Catch a case without a bond and see who really care. See who really care. You know the city too little, you niggas too loud. The feds on the way, they say. A bug out here with an indictment today. I pray everybody make it back home safe. I pray. You know the rock ain't so pussy, they wanna give me a chance. A nigga kicked the door down and forced him to let me in. Another tour confirmed, I get to see all the fans. Every night on the mic, 450 fans.
Yo, that's impressive. Every night on the mic, 450 bands. That's a lot of money per night.
Confirmed, I get to see all the fans. Every night on the mic, 450 fans. Who I am, you don't understand. See, it's a cold, cold world, growing up so fast. I tell you the story, still don't know the half. Early mornings and late nights.
Hold up, I got goosebumps from that one. I got goosebumps. I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot here, but oh man, it's so fire. See, it's a cold, cold world, growing up so fast. I'll tell you the story. You still don't know half. You still don't know the half. And again, that's that distance thing, right? Like, you can only understand or relate so much if you haven't experienced something like that.
See, it's a cold, cold world, growing up so fast. I tell you the story, still don't know the half. Early mornings and late night flights. Choppers and handguns protecting my life. Just to be standing fair so many times. Finally figured it out, finally got it right. Yeah, finally got it right. Just to figure it out, just to be a young nigga in this world, and to figure it out. I mean, I'm still learning, I still a lot of shit is fucked up.
That's a very grown man, mature stance right there. I'm still learning. I still a lot of, I think it means like I still have a lot of shit that is messed up. So that's a very mature stance right there.
But I'm maintaining in this world just to be living. You know, bills paid, everything, you know, just growing up in this shit, I had to find myself. Shit was what was for me, you know. I love all my fans, I love all this shit. This shit a blessing, and I appreciate it. Finally got it right.
Awesome song. Absolutely loved it. Okay, long fade out. So we'll let that roll. There was a line back here that let me see. Don't remember exactly where it is. Right here. This line right here was something that kind of stuck with me very deeply, reaching the end of this song. The rapping songs made me a millionaire. Building homes gonna make me a billionaire. And we reacted to a song on this channel, Story of OJ by Jay-Z, and he had a section in that song where he was talking about people spending money on things that don't add value to themselves. And it's like, spending money on like chains or nice clothes or whatever. And like, for example, I do decently well for myself in my everyday life and my job, and I have a home and I have cars, I have all these things. But the thing is that I don't have like the fanciest clothes, right? Like this was, I think, gifted to me. And then all the other stuff I have is like old or like doesn't necessarily need to be like a known name brand. And it's just because I understand that like the thing I'm putting on, the purpose it serves is that it's just like I need to wear clothes. I can't walk around naked. But beyond that, like why would I spend, $700 on a shirt when I could spend, $20 or $30 or, $40 on a shirt? Because at the end of the day, that money's gone and that shirt's just a shirt. You're going to wear it and it's going to wear out and it's going to be in the garbage one day. But this, like, I do have to say this because I think there's like a lot of times people can get in trouble. So I have to say that I am not a financial advisor, but this is another mature grown man stance right here. Like you have to think about how you're going to grow and secure yourself in the future. And it's like, yeah, this money's great, but it's not going to last forever. And this is something that could, right? So that line really, really stood out to me. I think that's like a very intelligent thing to say. And I just like him more and more the more I check out his music. Anyways, if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.